stay overnight. Except we didn't bring any water. We have I think we have a tank.
No idea. Yes.
Just couldn't keep up with the cars ahead of me there. I was like, didn't want to drive that fast as I did.
No. I'm sure the people will, there's another gap. There's a bunch of other RVs that are going to drive real slow.
Slow it down. So we have arrived at the Seward, Alaska, and the city municipal campground, and I believe it's Resurrection Campground, and we made the reservations late, so we don't have a lakefront or waterfront, but it's still better than what we had in Homer. So I'll show you how tight the site is, but it's pretty cool here. It's kind of cold and overcast and drizzly right now, so it's not ideal, but we do have, I think we have the ability to park in front of our trailer, so I'll have a little bit of outdoor space this time. And the truck next to us doesn't appear to have anything outside, but they've parked on the other edge of our site, and so our slides are right next to each other. So it's like I don't understand doing that when if you're not gonna put anything out, not gonna be outside anyway. But anyway, let me give you a stroll. So here's our site. I think we'll be able to park the truck in front, and so we have a little bit of outdoor space. So it's kind of nice to have that. And while it's not waterfront, we are elevated, so we can see the water. No fires on this site, but I think on the waterfront there are fire rings, and I think you can have your fire down there. I don't think they belong to those campers. And so back, I guess this is back towards town, there's cruise ships, large cruise ships, so that's pretty neat, I think. And so I think I like it quite a bit. We'll be here 4 nights, and yeah, I think it's gonna work out. The one thing that it's interesting is that this, I think it's a city campground, and there's no check-in, there's no paperwork. So what you do is they send you emails. You registered online, which is fine, 60 bucks a night for water and electricity, which is probably fair for Alaska in this part of the area. But then they send you an email and tell you your site, and then they say, okay, hey, take a piece of paper and put your registration number on it, your name on it, and put it in your window. So that's how that's all you have to do is show up your site and put that on there, and you're good to go. I think it's pretty efficient and not a waste of labor sitting around, just to check you in and give you a piece of paper. So I think I like it quite a bit, actually. So I'm sure if there's conflicts or something, you can call somebody. But yeah, pretty stoked to be here. I don't know if the weather is going to be as nice, but we're going to try to. We've got a cruise to a iceberg and glacier, and we're going to do that, and then a bike ride maybe, and some hiking. So it's all good. And then we're making progress. Oh boy. Glacier Express. Well, we've just arrived at Seward, and it's travel day. We got here around 4, and what we do is just kind of go for a walk and scope things out. But I've seen, this is the first time I've seen this, so you can actually recycle your oil. So if you're coming to Alaska and you've driven 7,000 miles, which we did, you can change your own oil and save yourself 150 bucks. I think that's about what I paid to have someone change my own oil, which
caused him to have a heart attack.
Broke my heart, but that's the price of coming to Alaska. But I could have changed my own oil, because you don't even need all you need is the filter, the oil, and a pan. You don't even need a lift. I don't need to lift my truck up, because I can just get underneath it. It's so high. So anyway, if you're coming to Alaska, come here first and get your oil changed. Change your own oil. Oh, and here's one tip. Bring your own oil. Bring your own filter. Don't buy it here. Come on, Mabel, inside.
People that died on the water.
Probably.
Oh yeah, boat capsize.
Shady Eddie. Michael Gay.
Steady Eddie.
Steady Eddie, sorry. Steady Eddie.
Guy Spores.
Spores. That seems like a good name for a sailor. It's like, check out this bench. It's one of those tie-down knobs on a boat.
I could bring my book down here and get stamped.
We're going to try to go around to the
Left. Yeah, if you want to hold these guys, I'll get a picture, a solid picture.
Nope, sorry.
You're good.
Well, to me, this already feels nicer than Homer. I don't know.
Oh,
It's so much
touristy.
Cleaner. Got a boardwalk. It's not falling over.
Sure. It's more expensive than the
Homer,
Homer, yeah.
because it's more touristy.
Oh yeah.
The dogs? Come on.
Not bad.
It's all right.
Coming through?
That's what you want?
No, that's not what you want.
Well, we heard some tooting, so one of the cruise ships is leaving. Yeah, so there was two cruise ships when we got here in the dock, and one left, and the other one's leaving now too. I guess maybe after 7 o'clock is a good time to have a more empty space downtown. So we're in Seward and we're in the electric water campsite, resurrection campsite and campground, and there's all kinds of little different campgrounds, but in the dry campground people run their generator. A lot of people run generators all the time, and there's actually, we walked past it, the second one that has an open frame generator. And I'm so thankful that I got an electrical site, so I don't have to listen to people run generators all the time. So number one, I just have a phobia to noise and stuff. So yeah, super nice not to be down here, even if it's lakefront or waterfront. I'd prefer not to have a generator running next to me. And these people aren't even here. One in there. Same thing with on the other side. There was an open frame, and they weren't even there running it. So I don't get it. It's our first hike near Seward, and yeah, the forest is completely different. These trees are huge too. It's pretty cool to see big trees. These are literally the biggest trees we've seen in Alaska. Covered with moss, and we've been walking along, and it's pretty cool. Big trees, wet, interesting climate. But now it's time to go up. A lot here.
That little rock stuff is kind of slanted and slick.
And then I saw this one. It's funny how poodly or how goldenly they look.
It is, yeah. And she has the golden head.
Trail.
Oh, I think I tried.
No, it's not.
No, it's cool.
Yeah.
No, it's there.
It says, all the pretty dogs walk that I did. Claudio, did you like your hike? You gonna give Daddy kisses too?
No, I don't want them. It smells like a stink.
He does smell like stink. So we just hiked I'm gonna call it the Tonsina Creek Trail. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, forgive me. So Tonsina Creek Trail. I think it was supposed to be, I don't remember. We lengthened it a little bit.
Just turn mine off.
So I think it was supposed to be close to 4 miles, and I think we probably added a mile. So the trail's supposed to stop at the creek, but you can go a little bit further and you can see the Tonsina cabin. And I think that was extra. I think it was worth the extra mileage because there was also a prettier view from the water level.
You got to go out to the fjord and walk on the beach by that extra piece. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it was a bit nicer. So the trail starts out a little bit slow, where you're on basically a gravel road, but then you do get onto the trail. There are some rocky switchbacks a little bit further down, but also they did a nice job with the bridge work, because in most places that bridge work was covered with netting. So today was a very wet day. We had rain in the overnight hours, and it didn't really stop raining today until probably 1:30. But the trail conditions I thought were still good for the amount of rain that we had. So it allowed us to get a walk in with the dogs, because they are not allowed in the Kenai National Park. So this was an option for us to get in a few miles with the pups before abandoning them for events tomorrow and the next day. So if you're out in the area of Seward and you need a nice dog-friendly hike, I think it would be kid-friendly. I wouldn't say like ambulatory 3-year-old friendly, but like 4, 5, 6-year-old friendly, as long as you're willing to go slow.
And they're neat. It's different. They're neat trees. They're big trees, tall,
Oh my gosh,
tall
so
and wide.
tall.
The biggest we've seen in Alaska, to be honest with you.
And
they
a
got
lot of moss.
on the limbs and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Different fauna and foliage, and
It's like New Zealand.
it's very lush. You're definitely in the rainforest on this end of Alaska, so it's different than what we've seen so far on our hikes. So
All right.
I'd do it again.
Yep. A little waterfall coming off the side of the hill. It's like they channeled it to come down a certain way. It's pretty cool.
You can just feel the cold.
They've channeled it over here.
That's what I was talking about earlier. You can see that there's like a cement thing or whatever. I could just imagine it's probably just from to help with erosion control, wouldn't you think?
All that often we call this cloud failure. Should be beautiful out there today. I want to introduce the crew. As an example, we have our first one.
Get a video of our camp.
Part of the Harding Icefield. So many different trails to hike. Like you could do something different all of the time. And
They allow dogs too.
And they allow dogs, which is so our pets can go with. Well, this meat stick says grass-fed beef and vegetarian-fed pork, which I think is a really odd thing to say on a meat stick.
So the meat stick is beef and pork together?
Yes.
Wow. It's got to be good. It is good. The only time I get a meat stick is if I'm in the gas station and buy it myself, or we get her free on an expedition. They have little signs glacier was in that what year, I think. It's pretty cool.
Back there it was 1926, so we just passed 1951. We are at the Kenai Fjords National Park exit glacier area, and we're going to be hiking the Harding Icefields Trail today, which is 8.6 miles, which is basically 4.3 miles up and 4.3 miles down.
No dogs.
Yeah, dogs are not allowed, so Claude and Mabel, they don't get to come.
First mile of the hike. We're not yet 1.5 miles in, and it's all up from here. Well, until we go down. Bigger. 2 miles in. Oh yeah, not tropical, just a rainforest and Arctic rainforest. But they trimmed back the trail nice. Makes it nice for walking. Well, this trail is well made, and a lot of the up is steps, so put a lot of work into that. Yeah. Little white flowers, it's a little different.
Yeah, those are the forget-me-nots, and I think that's the state flower of Alaska.
I don't know, I've forgotten. Ha ha ha. Oh, I see people way up there. People. That's pretty. It's pretty enchanting, really. I mean, you keep going up, but it's pretty cool. First snow that we've been in since Lake Louise. We had some deep stuff there. It's pretty cool. You wanna do a snow angel?
Don't even think about it.
Gotta keep on marching. Up. It's pretty longest climb we've done since we were in New Hampshire with White Mountain. It's pretty though. And it's chilly. So we still have about another mile to go. I don't see where it's gonna be going to continue straight up, I think. It's interesting there, a waterfall or water coming into a snow seam. As we hike and continue up, it just occurred to me, I'm like, where would I rank this? As far as best hikes with views. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know where you get this kind of elevation. A glacier, waterfall, snow. It's pretty hard not to rank it in the tops. So I don't know. Zion, Angels Crossing, Grand Canyon, White Mountain in New Hampshire. I don't know, it's gonna be up there. It's pretty cool. Just gotta keep turning the camera on. It's crazy. It definitely feels like winter. It's pretty cool. It's that peaceful winter. It's just snowed and calm. It's pretty cool. No wind right here. We've been hiking and we're tired. Actually, I'm tired. Climbed a lot. Like what? 30, 35, 25, 20. I don't know. Whatever. We still have to go all the way up there. There's a little structure up there.
Where's the structure?
That's right. That snow.
Oh.
Way up there. I don't know where we ever get to the glacier. I guess up there maybe. Well, yeah, we can't really see them, but the doll sheep up on the ridge, so we can count that animal off theoretically, even though it's so far away. So far away, we can't really even tell. Can't see the little horns or the beady eyes or anything.
No, you're good.
Yeah, we'll go in. Yeah, you can leave it. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Gotta carve our name and stuff in, right? Yeah, the trail goes on, huh? It'll be a long way down there. We're gonna stop here, turn around.
Turn around, smile for me.
We're already 3 miles in, or 3 hours in. Yeah, so we're already 3 hours in, and it looks like it'll be quite a bit of effort to get back down there. Beautiful though. It's like you can touch the sky. Think he's gonna land? Yeah, he's got skis on, I think.
Does it give me the heebies?
Nope.
What about the heebies?
Nope. I haven't had those. Feels like we haven't been close to a cliff, really. We're heading down. That's been my Achilles heel, but so far so good. Trail's got a good surface to it. And yeah, I don't really notice it coming up, but coming down is a little faster. And we've crossed over into the green section, the pasture, the grass, the flowers. It's pretty cool. I'm surprised the mountain goats don't prefer this. We came across a ranger and we told him we saw a doll sheep, and he says that's interesting because there are no doll sheep here. So anyway, we saw mountain goats back there, not a doll sheep. So doll sheep remain elusive. Making our way 5 hours in. Is this actually a name?
That's the Harding Icefield, and so it's comprised. It has several glaciers within the icefield. So what we saw, that big tongue, if you will, coming down was Exit Glacier.
I think we made it to the.
Oh yeah.
We made
it to the end of the trail.
The trail.
Probably a little bit more.
What are these things supposed to be?
Well, those are stopping points. So we saw the sign for Marmot Meadows, which is, or Marmot Meadows, which is just a little bit up the way. That big place where we saw the second ranger was at the top of the cliffs. And then we saw the other ranger between the top of the cliffs and the end of the trail. So we are going to go back that way because Mama has to pee.
I've already peed twice.
Good for... It's not raining, let's walk the dog.
So, I mean, what did you learn in the... What did the ranger tell you?
Oh, man, I don't know.